Hi there, it's Kevin, and today I am going to be doing the second part of my new player experience video series. You can see that the two items that I picked up on the last video are sitting here in my vault chest now. I moved them here. This is that T0 Ring of Minor Defense that I picked up in the tutorial. And let's head back out to the beach. We're not going to go through the tutorial this time. We are just going to go through the Nexus here. Oh, so one problem that the game does have is spam bots. This spam bot is advertising something I don't really need, do not want to deal with. So let me go back here, and I should be able to do an ignore on him. So right click on his name and then click ignore, and you won't see whatever it is that he's advertising again. So that's how you get to realms normally when you're not going through the tutorial. You can see I'm moving inland into dangerous country, but hopefully I am 4th level and I'm ready for it. Always keep a close eye on your hit points. Did I get anything interesting here? I got a T1 spell. So, currently at a T0, I'm going to swap that in and then throw this away. I do not need that anymore. T stands for tier, so that was a tier 1 spell. That's a katana usable by ninjas and samurais, not us. Sword usable by warriors, knights. I think there's something else that can use it, but with the aspect ratio I have set for my game, it is a little weird on how it handles that. That's leather armor. That's not usable by priests or wizards. All sorts of classes can use it, but not us. So the rule for characters who use robes, at least my rule is be patient, be persistent, and do not panic. So PPNP, no panicking. Patience, persistence, no panicking, I think, is a good set of rules. Stay back. Your staff is a long-range weapon. Stay out of the attack range of these guys. And just clink away at them. And now we're level 5. The quests, or bounties, as they call them, will be what the game thinks is appropriate for your level. Alright, so we've gotten our first dungeon. I don't know if you saw that, but right here, this is an entrance to a dungeon. It'll stay there for a few moments. Dungeons tend to have better stuff in them than you find out in the world. The Pirate Cave is the easiest, simplest dungeon. I would recommend, once again, being patient and persistent. Stay back, move through slowly. If you have almost no equipment, as obviously this character has almost nothing, clear the dungeon. Go through all the rooms, kill all the stuff. See what you can pick up from them. That's another katana. That's not for us. So don't immediately head for the end boss. Once you've gotten through these kinds of dungeons, or this particular dungeon enough times, it won't have anything in it anymore that you would care about. You will have gained all the good equipment. Then you're maybe just completing it to complete it. a bow and a leather armor, neither of which are usable by wizards or priests. So once you're high enough level, once you have enough equipment, powerful equipment, you probably wouldn't even be looking at going into a pirate cave. But for a beginning character, there is treasure galore. So not for us and not for us. You just kind of hope that somebody will drop equipment that you can use or that you might be able to use in the near future. You'll notice I back up a lot. That's because, robe-based characters are pretty wimpy. You will need to be very cautious. Nope, that's a shield. That's usable by a knight. Once again, you're getting a bunch of experience and possible equipment. It's mostly just luck whether you're going to get any equipment that you can use, but you hope. All right, so part of this dungeon, you'll have to go through. This is the main boss room. You can see, because even though you can't see him here, you can see him on your map. That's the boss wobbling around there. So to get to these rooms, you're going to have to go through here. In case anybody's wondering, I'm using the scroll wheel here to enlarge and reduce the size of the map, the mini-map. So, cautious. Move in, shoot. You can see where opponents are on your mini-map. There's a cluster of them over here. Keep moving so that their shots will go to where you were, not to where you are. Back away a lot. Alright, that's a dagger, not usable by us, and chainmail, not usable by us. What do we got? Leather armor, a sword, and a robe we don't need, because we already... That's Dread Stump the Pirate! Ha! I'll drink rum out of your skull! I don't think so, Dread Stump. Arr! Eat cannonballs! I'd rather not. They don't sound tasty. You'll notice he's not even on the screen during most of this combat, because it makes it easier for me to dodge his shots. But I know where he is. The arrow's pointing to him. He's on the mini-map. And there you go. We've completed our first pirate cave. The dungeon doesn't count as complete until you go through the exit that was just opened when we killed Dread Stump. So going back to Nexus right now directly, you would not get the credit for the dungeon. And so we will finish off this dungeon, seeing if we can get any decent equipment out of it. That's a skull. It is not usable by priests or wizards. None of that. Well, we already have. We're wearing a tier 2 robe, and that's a tier 1 robe, and we already have a tier 1 robe in our vault, so that's not useful. So here's the exit portal, the realm portal. Going through that gives you the completion status for the dungeon. Need to check something. I will be back to playing the game in just a moment. All right. I just wanted to check on something. Sorry. So, it is now, because we are 6th level, telling us to go after a dwarf king. The realms are sort of like islands. The further inland you go, the tougher things get. And the areas have names. There is the beach, the lowlands, which is what we're in right now, the midlands, and the highlands, and the mountains, and the godlands. Notice I just took a potion there because I was taking a bunch of damage. That weird sound was, you don't have any magic points. You can't do the thing that you wanted to do. Alright. You can drink potions that are on the ground. You don't need to drink potions that you picked up. And your ability item will give an indication whether or not you can use it. So if you noticed before, the ability item was dimmed. So like right now, it's dimmed. Anyway, I was mentioning the different areas, the beach, lowlands, midlands, highlands, because the Dwarf King is a midlands sort of monster. And I don't feel I'm ready for the midlands yet. So I'm not going after that bounty. That's a robe, usable by rogues. So not me. These are roads. This thing that I'm running up and down here is a road, and are indications that you're moving into a higher or more dangerous area. So this road is the Lowlands road. If we would move to the Midlands, we'd see a road there as well. Anyway, so we have made it from level 4 up to level 7. I'm going to head back to my vault. Yes, people, please do not drop your trash in the Nexus. You have a vault, you can drop it there, nobody else will see it. If you're being generous and dropping really nice stuff, that's good. Drop that in the Nexus, but don't drop your trash in the Nexus, please. So, that's levels 4 through 7, mostly on the beach, somewhat on the lowlands. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like it. If you didn't like the video, click the dislike button, but either way, please leave a comment letting me know what you did or did not like about this video. Thank you very much. My next video will be starting at level 7 and probably going up to about level 10. I would imagine at that point I will be moving into those more dangerous midlands. Thank you very much, and goodbye.